Everyone's favorite 96-year-old warmonger, Henry Kissinger warned Thursday that the United States and China are moving in the direction of a Cold War amid increased disputes between the world's two largest economies and rising global tensions. Bloomberg News reported that Kissinger made the remarks at the new economy forum in Beijing, where Kissinger urged both countries to agree on a commitment to understand each other's differences. That makes it, in my view, especially important that a period of relative tension be followed by an explicit effort to understand what the political causes are and a commitment by both sides to try to overcome those, he reportedly said. It is far from being too late for that because we are still in the foothills of a Cold War. He then reportedly pointed to ongoing trade discussions between the United States and China and urged them to reach an agreement to end the year plus trade war that has weighed on their economies. Everybody knows that trade negotiations, which I hope will succeed and whose success I support, can only be a small beginning to a political discussion that I hope will take place. So those were his comments. I'm a little surprised. It sounded more like a elder statesman warning of negative impact for two feuding sides. But because it's of who it's coming from, I'm kind of uh, it's sad too because if those comments were made by anybody else or anyone who didn't, have a record of backing every conflict ever, I'd be more inclined to go, "Oh, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, they should make a deal and agree on something." And I still do think that part of it is true. It's just like, why are you in this? That's why I said I think a lot of these people, when they get to a certain age, um, they start to reconcile with the evil positions they advocated for in the past, and they try to get that late save, like, oh no, yeah, I now support having a peaceful negotiation between the U.S. and China. It's like, who are you fooling? I'd love to go and dig through and look for his position on China over the last 40 years. I guarantee you it was the reverse of this. It reminds me a little bit of what Gravel said about how China's going to take over the U.S.'s place as the world's leading superpower because they haven't been in a war in over 40 years since I think it was 79. So a lot of these people who've been around for decades and kind of witnessed China just keep on building itself up. They know where the tide is turning and it's not in the U.S.'s favor. And Kissinger, for better or worse, seems to realize that.